Terry Sullivan here. Welcome to another episode of the Terry Sullivan Show. So excited about this episode because it's all about baking. I'm at Irene's Bakery in Old Town Lewisville, and I got to tell you, I've had a lot of her stuff, and it's just absolutely amazing. So we're going to go inside and try to figure out the inner workings on how they do their baking in here without getting into their secrets, and just have a lot of fun. Let's go inside. So we're at Irene's Bakery, and this is Irene. This guy, he's gigantic. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. This is Danny. This is Irene's husband. Everybody just calls him Irene's husband. That's the way we roll. And this is Irene, and this is their beautiful bakery. Irene, how long have you guys been here?
13 years.
13 years, yeah. I started across the street in a little tiny shop, 2 years there, and then 11 years here. So 13 total.
13 years total. Have you always done this? Is this a family thing?
No.
This is you?
Yes. Actually, I was never involved with baking. One day I baked a cake. I don't even know how to decorate. I don't know why, what I was dreaming. I said, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I ran to the store and I grabbed magazines. I never took a class.
Yeah.
I started, just trying at home with Cool Whip.
Yeah.
They were so bad. I'm sorry for my first customers. And I was doing this for like 10 years out of my house while I was raising my kids. I was looking for a quinceañera dress for my daughter. I came with my mom to this area. It was January, and we were like, there is everything for weddings here but cakes. That was in January. In February 11, I opened the shop.
How tired did you get of Irene spreading icing all over the kitchen?
Well, so I swiped right 8 years ago.
He came into my life and the bakery life 8 years ago.
So that's the way you got him? You baked for him and fed him cakes?
Actually, I did. I remember I made cupcakes for him in our second day, and he was supposed to take him to his aunt or
roommate.
And he ate them on the way there.
And that was it?
That
was it?
That was it.
This man said, I'm marrying that one.
And now he's the best baker.
She said, this is a big guy. He can carry a lot of weight. He's my guy.
Yes.
And before I met her, I said, how'd you do this? She would just pick random guys off the street to help her.
That is not true.
So show me what you have over here. So you do a lot of stuff now. You do cupcakes, you do custom cakes, wedding cakes, but you do about anything anybody wants, right?
Yes,
right?
We have our storefront where we have cupcakes every day. We have cookies. Have you ever tried our cables?
No, but I'm gonna.
You need to.
Oh, I'm gonna.
They're addictive.
By the time I leave here tonight, I'm gonna gain some weight. I am. Hold that, Danny, because you're gonna need that, and I need free hands. So you have chocolate. You got red velvet.
Red velvet.
Churro.
Which is cinnamon with dulce de leche filling.
I don't even know what you just said. Red velvet's my favorite, but now you kind of sold me on this one. And then you got lemon here, and you got vanilla.
Vanilla with sprinkles or vanilla with raspberry filling, which is...
Oh, Lord, you hear that? Vanilla with raspberry filling.
Yes, that's one of our best sellers. Like for weddings, I will say that's the number one.
Okay.
Yes.
And then over here in the glass.
And then we have coconut.
Coconut too, yeah.
Right there. Then these are the cake balls.
So basically, it's a piece of cake, and then we put a little frosting in it to make it moist.
Yeah.
So we can make a ball out of it.
Yeah.
And then we dip it in either milk chocolate or white chocolate. We got vanilla, almond, chocolate. We do Bailey's chocolate, where we put a little Bailey's liqueur in there.
I heard Bailey's liqueur. That's all. Can I eat one of these?
Of course. Which one would you like to
like
try?
red velvet?
I can tell you my favorites are almond
I like the Italian.
and Italian cream
Oh,
cake.
let me do the Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful?
I can't make them, Terry.
You don't make these?
I can't.
He doesn't make those.
But I'm too tough.
It's like we really have to find...
Wait a minute. I'm having an affair here. That is so good.
It is, right? That's one of our best sellers. And the almond is amazing, chocolate pinch. They're all really good. They're all really good.
Huh. Woo! We're doggies. How do you make those that moist? I mean, that is...
Every cake we bake, of course, they come with what we call like a tummy. We cut them, we put it back in the mixer, and then we mix it. So it's baked, and we mix it with frosting.
That's amazing.
Now, it looks like it's very easy, but believe me, it's not that easy.
Irene, how did you learn how? You know, these wedding cakes, they have so much intricate design and decor and with the icing. How did you learn to do all of that?
Honestly, I learned, I can tell you, through YouTube. and through my own employees. I was hiring people with more experience. I was literally learning from them. For example, I remember the first fondant that I tried to put on a cake, and it was all cracked and it was horrible. I didn't know what I was doing, but every customer that will say, can you do this for me? And even until this day, I'm like, yes, even if I don't know how to, but I'll find a way. I learned from one of my ladies that I had at the beginning, you really need to knead the fondant, make it smooth. So I was always learning from them and trying to browse through YouTube.
You're an amazing success story.
Thank
You are.
you.
You and Danny together have built a business that you really knew nothing about, but it's what you wanted to do. Now you've developed a passion for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I really enjoy what I do.
And you're doing it 13 years now.
Yes.
And you sell a lot of product.
Yes.
Well, let's go to the back where you get your hands dirty. Let's take a look
where
back
the magic happens.
Oh, where the magic
Well, I've started
happens.
on some frosting, so let's see if we can go there.
So this is where all the magic happens, right
Yes.
here. So what are we about to do?
This is my area. I'm always fighting the girls from my area. I'm gonna make some frosting. Got
No,
some-
Terry's gonna do it.
Terry's gonna do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Terry, what we're gonna have you do, I already got the powdered sugar and egg whites, and we're gonna need 2 dashes of salt in there. Right here,
Okay.
2 fingertips.
How many eggs we got in there?
We have egg whites. We don't use eggs for that.
We're doing
Just-
2 dashes.
Yep, just
Is that
one.
good?
We have the border.
And
Very-
then Morton salt, high dollar stuff.
It's very fine. Yeah.
It's just the regular stuff you buy at the store.
Oh, okay.
Nothing fancy.
Okay. All right. So then what do we do?
I don't know if you have one of these at your shop.
I do. So I know what to
Yeah,
do.
I
You
saw
know
it.
what to do.
I'm a pro.
You are a pro. You can see we really make everything from scratch.
Yeah.
So we don't use any, like lard, like more, all the grocery store cakes.
Yeah.
That what you eat in there is lard.
Yeah.
We don't do any of that.
Now you're gonna kick it up a little bit.
So kick it up. I'm kicking it up.
Yeah, you gotta kick it up a little bit.
Come over here, Trey. Take a picture of that. That's beautiful. And by the way, I did that.
So now you're gonna kick it up to 8.
Go on, Dave.
And then you're gonna push this.
Okay. So you have to leave it for 5 minutes.
The key
And
to,
then we
yeah,
add the border.
a little bit more. We're gonna a little juice. There we go. So you're gonna do that for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I think a lot of people, they like to bake, but they're always putting a little of this. It's just instructions.
Yeah, yeah.
5 minutes, not 5:25, not 5:30. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
So you want the same every time.
Following the recipe to a T. Yes.
Yes. Sometimes, like, especially chefs, I mean, like, oh, I can put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not on this. It
No.
has to be exact, so it's
Exact.
gonna be exactly the same. I mean,
Because the customers are used to that flavor, so you got to give them the same flavor every time.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're whipping. Oh, we're ready.
yes.
All right, so what you're going to do is just push stop on there, Terry. All right, so now we're going to drop it down,
Dropping it down.
and we're going to leave a little room here.
Yeah.
He has a good teacher. A good trainer.
Now
He's
we're
a
gonna
good
put
trainer.
3 tablespoons.
Hey, how come that says Danny Vanilla? Is that your vanilla?
He has his own brand.
Yeah, that's made in Mexico right there,
Now, why is that? Is it a better vanilla?
because it's pure vanilla.
And it has a very unique flavor.
Yeah, you
Can
could use it
smell
for cologne.
It smells and it tastes different than the normal American
So you
vanilla.
do 3 of those bad boys.
Three of them. I'm a nervous wreck.
If you go over, it's not the end of the world, because that stuff's so good you can't mess up.
I've already had a lecture on exact. 1, 2. I did good, Trey. All right, now what?
All right, so this goes back on the hook.
This goes back on the hook. You can tell that they've lost a lot of these. Okay, now we're gonna do butter.
All right, so here you go. We got 4 sticks.
So one of these is 4 sticks.
16 sticks.
We're gonna put 16 sticks in there?
Yes, sir.
That's why I like it. Butter.
I don't do it like like that. I don't do it like that.
Well, that's why mine's better.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, sweetie.
Hold on, I'm not through mushing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it
I already
takes.
got one box there.
It takes. I know. Okay, I'm through mushing.
Then we just give it a little more speed. Same thing, get it up to 8. And then we'll push that.
What are you going to use this for?
That is frosting for cakes, for
So you're going to
cupcakes.
refrigerate it and use it later.
What we do is, once it's ready, we put them in those big buckets.
Oh, okay.
And like one of them has, the whiter has the buttercream.
And this is cream cheese.
The other one is cream cheese.
Are we going to add anything else to it?
That's
No,
it.
That's it. It's gonna be ready in 9 minutes.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to stick my finger in it.
You gotta test it.
You gotta taste your job, of course. You gotta make sure you did a good job.
And that's it.
So when
Frost.
you make cakes like you showed me over here, it seems like that it's so difficult to make cakes consistently moist.
Yeah, we use a syrup, a heavy syrup.
We moist every cake. We make our simple syrup. Every cake we do is like we put the cake in here and then we moist the cake. We put the filling and then we crumb coat them. That's gonna seal and that's gonna keep it moist.
fresh.
That's kind of like the process for one day or depending on the cake. I mean, sometimes the same day we put them in the fridge and then we frost them with just buttercream to get them that smooth.
How do you keep from overcooking it in the oven?
You got timer, same thing.
Time it, we have to be checking on them and we make sure they're not
And
gonna
you
be
use
over.
you poke it just like Mom used to.
And this is what I was telling you. Like this is what we, like for example, this is vanilla cake and that's what we use to make the cake boys.
That's good.
So then we mix it with the frosting.
How do you work in a place like this? And
I go to the gym every day.
You go to you know where I was going.
He gained a few pounds since he met me.
Yeah, I was 205, now I'm 240 when I met him.
Well, but you're 8 foot tall. Do you think that, I mean, obviously you're very busy. I mean, you make 25 cakes a week during May, 125 for the month. Do you think that you have outgrown this space? Because it seems like you're doing a lot of work in a small space.
Well, actually, like the kitchen is already, the kitchen used to be here.
Yeah, you see the green stripe up there, Terry? This, from here, that was the kitchen. We stopped leasing the spot and we bought the property, and all of a sudden my wife thinks I'm a construction guy.
The plan is, I mean, we're still waiting to hear from the city and everything. We're on that process. But the plan is to move the restroom to the middle of the shop and then the air conditionings and the roof. We want to expand the kitchen a little bit more and we're going to create a patio in the back, which is going to have 2 windows.
Yeah.
So we're going to give service to the back, especially with all these apartments, how it's growing. And then we're going to have public restroom. We're going to be able to have like a sitting area.
Yeah.
So that's our idea.
Yeah, because we don't have a public restroom now, so you can sit in there. It's not, they're not taking you to jail, but we don't have public restrooms. So.
Yeah. Your plan is to make it to where the people can come and sit.
Yeah, so we'll have a window back here.
Maybe
People
coffee
can pick up an order. Yeah.
Yeah, like a nice day. It's like, you know, like this weather. People can sit in the patio. It's going to be a covered patio. We're going to have the windows so we can give service to there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I
That's
like
the plan.
That's a great plan.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
The only
You
thing I
can't wait to taste it.
I know, that's the deal. The only thing I can think of is tasting it.
So I don't drink this during breaks.
I bet you do.
That's for our pink champagne cupcakes.
Pink champagne is another great seller.
Yeah, you see how that's beaten up nice?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. You're gonna be able to get it. It just turns so small, like silk.
So how much or how far will this much frosting go?
I would say around 50 cupcakes, and for cakes, I would say maybe that will cover like a 3 tiers cake.
Yeah, 3
like
tiers.
a small 3 tiers cake.
Well, I just can't wait. Can I turn it off now?
You can turn it off now.
Okay. Now, listen, I've waited 10 minutes to do this.
Yes, actually 15. The first 5.
Look at that. Oh, Lord. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell the barbecue shop and I'm going to get into baking. I would be 400 pounds in a month.
I've gained 35, so.
I was going to say something to you about that, but I'm glad you brought that up. So now what do we do now? We're gonna.
So yeah, go ahead and drop it down, Yolanda. That's her middle name, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't call me, well, you can call me Yolanda, but explain, yeah. So because people knows me by Irene, not by Yolanda, but Yolanda was my mommy's name.
How about I just call you Irene Yolanda? How about that?
Oh, she will love that.
There you go.
Danny's gonna train you.
There's another way you can do it.
Let me do the other one.
Oh no, me. I'm gonna do the other one. So this is called.
I'm better
This is
frosting.
called a rosette. See, it looks like a flower.
Yeah.
It looks just like a flower.
Yeah,
You
that
want to do
looks.
that one?
Well, I want to do it. You're having too much fun.
Okay.
Okay, Irene Yolanda. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm a nervous wreck.
No, don't be nervous.
I am
We're
nervous.
not qualifying.
It's a smooth, easy
I think you're just
system.
gonna be nicer than Dennis, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of did do it.
Look at that.
See?
Look, yours is better. And
Look, Danny's
All
looks
right, now
like.
give him a rosette. Let's see
Wait
how
a
he
minute.
does on that one.
Look at that. Danny's looks like
and
crap.
then we can put these sprinkles, which is really fun.
Oh.
See?
We're gonna call this the Sullivan Rose.
The Sullivan
Okay,
Rose. There
that's
you go.
yours. That's yours, and you can have it. You can eat it.
Oh, I'm gonna eat it. Give me one more. I'm gonna do a rose.
Let's do another one.
One more, a rosette.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wants
yeah,
to do a rosette.
So you're gonna make your circle from the inside,
From the inside.
and then you just go around.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So this is cream cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see my rose?
You're higher. You're higher.
$4 an hour. That's all I need.
There you go. And free cake.
I tell you what, no dollars an hour. Just free cake. I bet they go a lot faster than I do.
Oh, well, yeah, because other way we will never finish. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. That's good.
You know what?
First
Just
off.
for that, you're Yolanda to me. No more Irene.
No more Irene.
Wait, I gotta put sprinkles on this one. Oh, do
Okay.
I know? Do I know?
You can. We normally don't, but you can do whatever you want today. It's your night.
Thank you.
So sometimes we'll put cinnamon on them too.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, the carrot cake is to die for.
You can take that one home. Because
Oh, I don't know if you know it or not, but I'm taking all these
My
home.
All of them. That's why it was your hard work, right?
They're so fantastic. Thank you. That's great. Well, Danny and Irene, Yolanda,
My mom is gonna love it.
thank you for having me.
Oh,
It was
Thank you
fun.
for letting me come into your house, your home away from home.
It really is. We're here a lot.
Yeah. Well, you do a great job. You're an asset to Lewisville, specifically Old Town, and you've built a successful business. It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy
It's
to
not.
build a successful and have 13 years behind you.
we're teenagers.
And we haven't killed each other yet. And we work together every day.
I don't know how
That's
you
the
do
true
it.
miracle.
It is. I don't know how you do it, but you do great work. Everybody loves you. Everybody knows Irene's. I would suggest you put Yolanda on the sign. Irene Yolanda.
Yolanda's Bakery, that would be too long.
Thank you for having me.
No,
Thanks,
thank
Terry.
you so much for making us part of your amazing focus.
Thank
We're
you so
very
much.
excited.
All right.
That was fun. I liked it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take these and I'm going to eat.
You are.
Well, I'm fat now. I'm pretty sure I'm fat now. I just got through with Irene's Bakery, and what a great time I had with Danny and Irene, learning all about their business and what great bakers that they are. I ate a bunch of stuff. Don't laugh and don't judge. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.